in a flipper's market, credit is not near as big of a factor.
No, it's not. It's not.
Where
you
now
can
in
flip
a
as many properties as you want.
Yeah, in a buy and hold market, which is a buy and hold market, it's a longer market. Credit's going to matter tremendously. Well, it's like you're going to have some back end financing going into this. You're going to have that exit because Jet's doing 18-month loans.
We can do up to 18-month loans. You know, I always try to give the client the option. I say, look, you can go 6, 12. I can do that. Why don't you just let me put you on an 18-month that's fire, fix, and forget? The extensions and everything's already built in. You don't have to worry about signing anything. But at the end of the day, we want you out of this loan in 6 months. But if it takes longer, hey, you're protected.
Yeah. Because you can throw a tenant in there and wait for a better market.
You can.
I mean, they better anticipate it. Yeah. I mean, here's how our listings are going right now. Braxton loves it. Our real estate agents hate it. We immediately, as soon as we get a property bought, we list it with what we're going to do to it in mind. Okay, so it's a hotel model. Now, the hotel model in our experience is dead now. You get a wave of showings at the beginning. They're all retail buyers, and we tell them, we're going to do these repairs. Just put what you want in writing. We will do it. Mm-hmm. And they will not submit an offer, or agents aren't talented enough to get an offer from them. I think there's probably more of that because Chris almost always gets an offer where our other agent never gets an offer. So it's more of a training issue on our end.
They can't think outside the box. They can't show them like, hey, this is the potential of what it can do. You tell, if I'm hearing you right, you tell these guys what you want in this house. They'll make it happen. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is make an offer.
Yeah, you get to pick the color flooring, the color paint, the color granite.
Smart.
Everything. Mm-hmm. But they can't elicit those offers because they don't. I think themselves don't believe in the product.
That's 100% it. They don't believe in the product.
So they don't. Chris has also consumed the Closer Survival Guide and come in and spent the time training and tried to improve and still does. Takes the feedback, the criticism, and
gets daily coaching calls from us. Mm-hmm. And so, with that being said, if a showing is scheduled, a showing is scheduled at 9 a.m. this morning, they have an offer from us, the seller, in their inbox at 9:30. Signed.
Quick.
With the improvements.
With the improvements that we're going to do and what we're willing to give up if we're going to buy down their points. Like we give them concessions on the offer with the hope that they play the game with us and start offering back and countering. So we are attempting to get ahead of it, but you know what else we do day one? Throw a for rent sign in the yard for an astronomical amount of money. Because if I bought something for $140 and somebody's going to pay me $2,800, $2,900 a month rent, that's going to cash flow about $800 a month, even with 8% interest.
Absolutely.
And that $800 a month buys me a lot more groceries than $0 a month.
A lot more Mustangs.
Or $1,400 a month leaving the door. You get what I mean? So if somebody comes up and is like, yeah, I'll rent this. So we got lakefront properties. We're only buying really two types of properties. Properties with acreage. Well, three types. Properties with acreage, dirt cheap, and when I say dirt cheap, less than $50,000, and lakefront properties. And we're renting those out. I mean, as fast as we can get them sold or rented, they're one way or another, it's happening. And then we're just refinancing and moving on to the next. And we can't, I don't know how long the lending. To me, Jacob's like, why are you in such a hurry? I think you're trying to solve a problem that ain't there. And I'm like, we're one person fire selling their house in that neighborhood away from not being able to get appraisals, at the level we would want to get them to be able to burr out of this. And we're seeing it in our own sales. We bought in a 480 neighborhood, 480. Do you know how much 480 is? 480.
Yeah.
You know what we're under contract to sell for? 260. So we're taking a 480 neighborhood and dropping it to 260 with one fire sale ourselves.
Tanking the market.
We're tanking the market.
And I have to ask, why are you wanting to do that?
Because it got 37 showings and one offer. And that offer was 260. So the market spoke to us.
Okay.
You don't ignore the market,
No, you don't. You have to listen to what's going on.
and it's going to
And
pay
I
us.
don't mean listen with the ears. Listen to what's coming in on
Yeah.
your hand.
And so that neighborhood's gonna, like, the people that have their properties listed that are holding out for a better price, they're gonna hate us, but we're gonna get out of there. We're gonna take our mobile home off of it. We're gonna remove the mobile home from it, and we're gonna move it to where?
Frankston.
So we're gonna move it to a property, a little lot we got in Frankston, set it up, and put a renter in there. So it's kind of, we're making 30 when we sell it, and we get to take our mobile home and go home. You know what I mean?
Take my ball and go home.
We're
I'm taking this.
gonna have a free and clear rental over in Frankston that we'll rent for $1,500 a month, and
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win. But for us, it's like, look, I could sit here and hold out for another 3 months, and maybe I'm right, and we get a better offer. It is a bad time of year to sell, but I would rather make a quick 30, get a free and clear rental, have a project to work on. Spoon, how much you gonna charge us to do that septic out there?
500 over what it costs.
No, well,
I mean, it's in,
Maybe Roadhouse over what it costs at most.
no, I'm not saying that. He should make more than that. But what's your invoice going to be on the job if you have to pull up and do the septic with us? We're his employees.
Septic school. I understand I've got limited septic experience, meaning 0. But I'll probably be lunch and an energy drink.
No, you're going to bill for the day. You're not going to bill for the day when you show up. We're the hands.
Oh,
Like,
if I'm in charge,
we're going to be able to do that
$5
septic
grand.
for like $7,000. It's going to be a good day.
12.
Company will get that.
12 grand. I'm 5.
Yeah,
If I'm running it, I'm 5.
yeah. I mean, we're the labor here.
The biggest labor there will be getting the.
Have you seen me dig a hole with an excavator?
Yeah.
No, because
he's seen it.
because everybody's scared to see you on equipment.
No.
He dug a hole in Poteet
Nice.
Yeah.
and got to
Best
water.
hole, best hole ever dug.
What's the first step of digging a hole?
I don't know. Dig.
No, it's called 811.
Yeah,
That's why you're
811,
not
I was
not
just
on
saying.
the equipment.
Yeah,
That's-
you got to make sure there's no live wires.
I don't care about any of that.
Oh, you need
You
to.
will the first time you chop 100 strand fiber and
Yeah.
you get a $50,000 bill.
I found.
or you hit,
That goes on the contractor's insurance. He heard who.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
E&O
I
insurance.
literally found the same
You got
springs that
E&O
makes that
insurance.
shut
No,
north
it's not
water.
it goes on your liability.
Liability.
But
Okay.
It'll hit you hard. That's a
Yeah.
big check.
Jason, none of
Those
that
guys
matters.
get like 1,500 splice.
Y'all are talking over each other, but I think what Braxton's trying to say is he hit water in Poteet. Poteet's basically a desert.
Hold on. Did you hit water like there was a water line up
like a
underneath the-
spring.
He hit a
You
main.
hit a spring. Okay. Well,
A spring. It was amazing. It's the first time I ever seen that happen. And
good hole.
the
Best
will-
ever dug.
The willow tree
10
growing
footer.
randomly on the property should have been a sign, you
there
know.
was water there.
But he dug it, and I was like, I thought the same thing. When I walked up and the hole was full of water, I was like, shit. Braxton done hit a water main out here in the middle of nowhere on some acres. I was like, I don't know why there'd be a water line there. So I started scooping the water out and then got to the bottom, and you could see it just seeping out of the formation. I was
just
like, man,
oozing
that was cool.
That is
I went and got him. I was like, man, this is cool. I've never seen this happen. Never seen somebody hit a spring.